Hello everyone! So today we will see how to create a fake 3D gallery just like this. And this is a cute hack, no code needed, super easy. Okay, and we also will see how we can create this layout, which is also super cute. Alright, so let's jump right in. This is the example I already created, but we will create it from scratch. Let's add another section, and here you can see the max content, the new feature, which is amazing, but for this tutorial we will turn it off. And the first thing that we need to do is to use a pro gallery. So let's drag this one. This is a slider layout. I'll put it right here. Great. And I'll set it to be at the center and make it 100% of my section. By the way, you can use percentage here. You can also do like 100 plus 32 pixels, and it will calculate it for you. So 100 percentage, great. And I want to set the height of this Pro Gallery to be much bigger, so each item will take more space. So let's do something like 500 pixels, maybe even more. Let's copy the same, 700 pixels. It will look good. All right, so it looks something like this. Now I want to remove the titles and description from here because I don't want to display them. So let's go to the settings, layout, settings, texts, and I don't want title, I don't want description. Now let's go back to the layout and customize the layout. I want the ratio to be manual or fixed. Let's keep it this way. The image will be cropped and not fit, so we won't have like a white edges. Image ratio will be fixed to let's keep it this way, 3:4. I want the images to loop, and I want it to slide automatically, and I want it to move infinitely. I will set it as it is, the speed, and I don't want it, you know what, I don't want to pause on hover. You know what, let's keep it this way, and the gaps will be 16 pixels. Great. Let's go back to the settings. This is okay. Expand on click, and I think that's it. Let's keep it this way. All right, so we have the general layout of the Pro Gallery. I don't want this button, so let's go to buttons and to navigation arrow and turn it off. Great. So we have a regular Pro Gallery, and it will automatically slide. Now the next thing that we want to do is to go and add basic shape. So let's go to add a shape, and I want to change it to it should not be a perfect circle. Okay, this one is good. Half circle. Actually, it's called copy. Interesting. Okay, so I want it to be 100%, just like this. Oh, you know what? This aspect ratio is locked. So let's undo it and unlock this aspect ratio. So let's set it again to be 100% of the section width, align it to the left and top. So it looks like this. Next thing that we need to do, we need to force it not to always keep its ratio. So let's go to settings and turn it off, the keep original proportion. So now it's like distorted, right? The next thing that I want to do, I want to flip it. So let's go to adjust and flip it vertically, just like this. And now I'll set its height to be you see that I can see some of the edges of the Pro Gallery. But before I'll do it, I just need to make sure that my section doesn't have extra height. So you can see that the section is actually bigger than my content, which is the Pro Gallery. This is 700 and the section is 750. So by set it to be 1, so it will remove all the extra height. So now it's fit to my content. And now let's duplicate it, and now I'm aligned it to the bottom just like this, and to the left side. Now it's perfectly fitting from the edge, from the start to the end of my section. And now let's flip it again just like this. Now what we need to do is change the color to match our background color. So it's this one, and the second one, the top one, is again exactly the same color. So this is the original one that I've created. So let's separate them by a new section, so we will have this space. So it looks, I mean, it's not starts, it looks amazing just like this. But the final touch that we want to create is we want to create these blurry images, edges, like this transparent area. So the trick is to take a container. So this is a regular container, and I want to add some shadow to it. Okay, let's see, just roughly. And I'll go to the shadow and add shadow at the direction of 270 degrees. Right now it's black, but the distance should be, I think, 0. I don't remember. If I won't do it exactly the same, I'll copy my settings from here. But the concept is to make the size big and the blur like the maximum that you can do, and it should be a solid color. Okay, something like this. Maybe I can play around with the distance, maybe. No, so it's changed 270 degrees. What's happened? Shadow, distance 2 pixels, 270 degrees. Now it will save. Great. So if I play around with the distance, let's match the color to our background color. So it looks something like this, but it's not perfectly. So I'll just jump to my working examples. So you see, this is right shadow, and the settings is 22 distance, and everything is for the maximum. So let's do exactly the same. So let's go back to the shadow, 22. I don't want it to scale. Let's turn it off, and this will be 50. Okay, now it's more clearly. So I'll align it to the left and to the top, and here I want to toggle on the advanced sizing, because I want it to always fit the height of my section. So you can do like 100%, or if you want to not using the advanced sizing, you can set it exactly the same height as the section, which is 700 pixels. Okay, and it should scale. It's not scaling. Why it's not? Oh, because this is relative width. Anyway, let's go with the advanced sizing. This is I'm used to work with this. So it's 100% of my section height. Let's make sure it's aligned to the top and to the left. And now I'll set the width to be 1 pixels. Okay, so it looks something like this. Now it's good practice to give it a proper name. So this will be the left shadow. And now let's duplicate it by clicking Command D, and I'll change the name to right shadow. And now I'm aligning it to the right and to the top. And I just need to change the shadow position to 90 degrees, like this. Okay, just like this. Oh, it's not docked to the top, so let's remove this margin. And now if I publish it, this is the working example. You can see that I have here only one pro gallery, but if I refresh now, I should have two of them. Yeah, I have two, but this is the one that we've just created. So you can see that we get the illusion of 3D carousel or gallery, and everything is working exactly as the pro gallery should work. And also you can click to do some more action, and even more you can this is based on the template that has stores, so I can select the pro gallery and connect it to the actual collection of the products. So let's go to the products. I'm adding a data set, and I'm connecting these pro gallery images to the main image of each product. And of course I need to link each image when I clicked on it to open the relevant product page. Now if I'll go to the preview, if it won't let me go to preview, let's publish it instead. I think my internet is slow. Yeah, it looks like this. Anyway, in a second we will see how to create this layout, which is also super unique and beautiful, and it's exactly the same method. So until it will let me publish, I'll just show you how to do it. So if I'll clone this this section, let's duplicate it. Actually it won't let me because my internet is shut. So let me refresh the editor. I hope it will fix it. Okay, so meanwhile, this example is exactly the same way that I've done this 3D effect, but I use different basic shape. This is the working example. Yeah, my internet is not the best. So again, I need to connect the image to the main media and the link to the product page. And now let's publish it to see it on live. Great. Now let's refresh it. And you can see that now I have dynamic information that came directly from my products. And if I click on this jar, it will, oh no, I forgot to, you need to do a extra step. You need to go to settings and change the settings to not open the image on expand mode, but open a link. And now it will allow you to go to the specific product page. We will go there in a second, but just to show you how to create this layout. So basically I'm selecting exactly the same shape and change it to a different shape. Now I don't remember exactly which shape, but I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one, but the opposite. So it's this one. So now I change the top. Now I'm changing, remember this is flipped, this is why you see the opposite direction. Now let's change it also to exactly the same shape. No. Okay, so now if I publish it, we should see two things. We should see a new layout, and when I click on specific product page, it should take me to the right product page. Okay, so we get, oh, it didn't say my last change. Anyway, this is also interesting, right? It looks like it's small at the beginning when it's entered to the viewport, and then it's getting bigger. It's also interesting layout. So let's refresh it again. Yeah, so now it's this beautiful shape. I don't know how to call it, but when I click on specific product, you can see that I am directing into the product page. I won't cover mobile because it's super simple. You know, you just need to adjust the height of the Pro Gallery the way you want. For example, 450 pixels, and make it 100%. In mobile, everything looks exactly the same. I can play around with the shadow because maybe it's too much here. I can change the height of the shapes to make it more noticeable. And now in mobile, I will have exactly the same experience. I can of course also change the settings of the Pro Gallery to make it more suitable for mobile. All right, so that's it. Very cute tricks, and keep building amazing sites on Wix Studio.